I realized that not having the wrapping option becomes a problem because now I've gone into like emergency mode here.
It looks like you've been slow cooking this idea for a while.
Right. And I grabbed this out of the dirty dish pile in your kitchen without realizing it. So, are you in for a treat?
Next to Ugly Thirds.
Welcome back, sports fans, to an episode of Ugly Thirds. Today's topic is the most ridiculous jersey international. John Jones, take it away.
Yeah, we did limit this to international.
International.
So, and I want to see how your stain fighting skills are. So you go ahead and start.
We always wear our second choices for the Jersey Showdown. So,
and you pick who wins. So you got to tell us in the comments.
I believe that this is egregious. This, as a maple leaf to Canadians, is a slap in the face. And I understand I hate Nike so much. Look at this. Look at what happens when I lift my arms up. The jersey goes up to my elbows.
It ruins your tiger stripe.
Yeah, what is this?
Honestly, it's one of the better looking ones because the colors are so similar. You only see one pattern. There's like 4 colors in these.
Unbelievable.
And they did it for every country, and they look ridiculous.
But this right here, this is not a maple leaf. There is nothing. You do not need to make a
crystal.
Leaf edgy and slick and.
I took this picture at the Hall of Fame because I saw one of the game worn ones of these. And the thing I find most ridiculous is, and Phil, you're gonna need a jersey cam on his crest, and then I'll tell you where to pan.
It's a pot.
So,
oh God, Phil.
Back it up. You're chasing them. No, so this is printed, right? Then go to this Nike swoosh. Phil, you want to zoom in a little?
It is not.
You want to zoom in a little? Look how 3D and shiny and everything this is.
Chromium.
Like, why is this so high quality and this is just printed? That bothers me. And the real ones are the same thing.
But for an international game, like something that the world is going to see, you've decided to take an iconic symbol, something that is not hard. Look at that, man, like right here. Not hard. Regal looking. And you've
it's crystal. I think they wanted just like a crystal look. I took ridiculous more ridiculously.
Yeah.
And that, you can only see ads here, which is the problem. But this is coming to the NHL soon. This is the Essen Mosquitoes, a DEL2 team that made it to the big show for 1 year.
Nice.
98-ish, somewhere around there.
Nice.
In der Bundesliga in Germany. First off, they're the Mosquitoes. What a ridiculous team name.
Yep.
Second, look where this mosquito is.
Bad placement.
It's bad placement. Except I do have this little guy.
That should be the crest.
Look at that little guy. Look at him back there just hiding. I mean, just what? And this is not the Samoa you think it is. But I mean, also, like, what is going on with all of it?
Yeah, that's fair.
My German is rusty. I had 4 years in high school, but that was a long time ago.
Okay.
I do believe Essen is also the verb to eat.
Eat mosquitoes?
Eat mosquitoes. Now, I don't know how that works with a city, and hopefully a German can explain that to me. Ich verstehe genug, aber it's rustic.
It seems like a knock on German cuisine.
I love German cuisine.
But how is that not the most ridiculous thing?
Oh, because you know what this is. I guarantee you know what this is.
Well, he will know.
You don't do enough unboxing videos.
Good heavens.
You know, you had to have known what this is.
Good heavens.
It is big because allegedly it's game worn. Allegedly.
Oh, the collar and everything. Look at that. What you look at that.
Das macht Spaß. Ja, Gemütlichkeit. Sehr gut. Ja. This is the Munich Red Bulls for their Oktoberfest nights. Allegedly game worn 2003 by Darren Hadar. You might know from the Atlanta Thrashers. Allegedly. I don't know. I believe it. But they're meant to look like lederhosen. They had brown pants to go with it and socks that looked like actual skin. I mean, the collar is fantastic, and there's a real normal collar underneath. Phil, you want a jersey, Ken? This is not the only international jersey I've seen that do this. But there's a proper normal collar underneath, and they just added another flap. And so this just it's like it's a polo shirt, right? Or like the dress shirt you wear underneath your leather lederhosen. And because it's the Red Bull, you have that across the front.
Of course.
Which again, Munich Red Bull. Again, coming to an NHL near you. You have it down so it has the pants. Of course, they wore brown pants, so it all looks like the same lederhosen.
Good.
And then as when I wear this to work, and I do at least once a year, everyone laughs, and it's got the little ties at the back, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the little ties tying the pants so they stay up, y'all. Ausgezeichnet.
I'm glad I pivoted from my most international ridiculous because I had the very similar approach to this, and I went ridiculous in another way. But I had my German, the Iserlohn Roosters jersey.
I thought that's where you'd go with it.
But I went ridiculous in another way as well.
Let's see what the Shrems is cooking. It's empty.
It's empty because the jersey that I want to put here, I don't own.
Oh. Did you give Phil a
And I imagine I did. And I imagine a lot of people don't own it for obvious reasons.
Is cheating, but okay.
This is the greatest, the most ridiculous and greatest travesty. You guys got to clean that.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
In the history of international hockey.
Okay. Again, cheating, but okay.
The biggest travesty in Canadian hockey history.
Now, we just talked about a gold Canada jersey.
Correct.
And we've seen baby blue and orange.
Sure.
Why is it green?
I had to look it up. And it is paying homage to Saskatchewan.
Got a problem with Saskatchewan?
I don't. What I have a problem with is that the last time I checked, Canada was far-reaching and not just Saskatchewan. Could you imagine if we had a country that just was Saskatchewan? What is your primary export? Wheat. And boredom. If I may be so blunt. To take an entire country, the sport in which embodies your country, and devote it to the color green, when everything has been red or white, or something historically based with a good story.
I feel like you've insulted everyone from the proud province of Saskatchewan. Saskatoon is coming after you. You better never walk into Saskatoon.
Saskatoonits? Saskatoonies? Toonites?
Looney for Saskatoony?
Listen, we took ridiculous in a completely different direction. And I like this because it's not two German jerseys up here. Mine is the shooting tradition of Westphalia, of course. So I'm glad there's some differentiation.
Who would thought the Germans has a sense of humor? Yeah.
But I couldn't believe at an international stage you show up in green jerseys.
Do you know why they chose to celebrate? Was the tournament in Saskatchewan?
There was.
This is not Olympic. This is World Junior.
This was. I have to. I've completely blanked on the reason why. Something to do with being in Saskatchewan.
I mean, I don't think that. I mean, okay, so the color is weird, but there have been blue Canada jerseys. 84. What the maple leaf where you think of like Gretzky and Rendezvous 87, Gretzky to Lemieux, and on that big goal and the half wing with Canada. There's a blue version of that they wore in juniors.
Really?
Yeah. And the TSN Bar Down guy said that was terrible because the one thing you don't do as Canada is go red, white, and blue.
Fair. But do you know where they ranked this one?
It had to be in the F tier.
No, there was no. It said get rid of completely.
Ah.
And I tend to agree with them, as most Canadians will. Nothing against the fine people of Saskatoon.
The rest of Saskatchewan on there.
Well, I mean,
you go to Regina, it's right out. Now, I do think it's cheating. You don't own it.
Yeah, but not many people do.
But I'll overlook the cheating. Who got it right on this assignment? Which is the more ridiculous international jersey? My Lederhosen with its nice little ties.
Ridiculous for ridiculous sake?
And look, it even has a rounded bottom. So it covers the Lederhosen part.
Or is it ridiculous for principle's sake?
Yeah. Who did the assignment better? And it's not my crockpot, that's for sure.
Yeah,
so,
we get a what?
Shrems with Canada in green, John with the Lederhosen from Oktoberfest. Phil, take us out and make sure to explain how people vote.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Hopefully, by the time this video is released, we have the ability to poll. So make sure you look out for that. If we don't have the polling option yet, because we're so close right now, make sure you put it in the comments so we can hear your opinions. And hopefully we'll have that polling option very shortly. And hit the bell so you're notified when the next time we have another video. And come back to another episode of Ugly Thirds.
We should stop bringing the polls into this. They didn't deserve this.
They're always the center of every...
Saskatoonits?
Every time something
It's
big...
a German episode. We talk about the polls.
Every time there's something major happens, starts with polling.